There you go. All right, so today is Tuesday, March 31st, and I only know that because it is one of my very best friends from high school. It's her birthday today, and she loves to remind me about that. I did wish her happy birthday this morning, so that's how I know it's the 31st. I think it's Tuesday. Pretty sure it's Tuesday. So I hope that everyone is doing well with the stay-at-home order that we just got in Virginia yesterday, which doesn't seem quite as strict as I would have liked to have heard, but I'm glad that I hope that people are really listening. And I have a couple of friends who have been directly affected by the illness. And so please be careful, be cautious, y'all wash your hands and stay inside, and just be well. Take your vitamin C, lots and lots of vitamin C. So we're going to come down to a comfortable seated position. If you like to begin your practice on your back, that's okay. For me, a comfortable seated position is cross-legged. If you'd like to extend your legs, that's fine. If you'd like to practice in a chair today, that's fine too. Just close your eyes, bring the focus inside to the breath. Take a moment and allow the breath to slow. Allow your body to just open up, expand, broaden the ribs, expanding the belly. Opening up the chest, quieting the mind. The next time you inhale, feel your sitting bones on the floor. If you need to adjust, if you want to pull the flesh away from the sitting bones or rock the pelvis forward or back, finding that comfortable position where the body meets the earth. Stacking the shoulders on top of the hips. A nice tall spine, long neck, crown of the head towards the sky. Breathe the air in from above the head, through the crown of the head, behind the eyes, into the throat, into the heart space. And then as you exhale, coming from the same place, heart space or the solar plexus, or down through your root chakra, all the way out through your feet or through your sitting bones into the earth. Inhaling then from the earth through the root, your sacral chakra, through your solar plexus, back up into the heart as you exhale, exhaling through the throat, from the heart, through the throat, through the behind the eyes, up to the crown of the head, into the heavens. Allow this to awaken your entire central channel. I will like to try to give credit. Central channel breath comes from the book called The Energy Codes. It's by Dr. Sue Morter. Central channel breathing just helps to wake up the energy in the body. Take one more great, big, strong, deep breath way down deep into the belly. Let it exhale all the way, pushing the belly button back towards the spine, really getting to the bottom of the lungs, keeping those lungs nice and strong and clear. And then when you're ready, let's drop the right ear to the right shoulder. I'm not sure with my camera angle if we're going to be going the same direction or not, but do as I do or as I say. Follow along. I'm dropping my left hand down to the mat, the opposite hand. Fingertips gently on the mat, stretching to the side of the neck. Go ahead and release the hand, but turn the chin down towards the mat as if you're looking at your elbow or the forearm. So the head is turned just slightly. And then return the ear to the right ear to the right shoulder. Bring the head back up to center. We'll do the same on the other side. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, drop the ear, left ear to the left shoulder. My neck is actually a little tighter on this side than it is on the other. Give yourself a little grace there. Drop the opposite shoulder down towards the floor. Release the arm and the fingertips to the mat if that's comfortable. Stretching through the right side of the neck. And then release the hand back to your lap. Drop the chin down to the left shoulder as if you're looking down to your elbow. Keeping the spine tall. And then release the left ear back to the shoulder. Come back up to center, lifting the chin high. Don't drop the head, just lift the chin, extend to the front of the neck. And then exhale, the chin comes down to the chest. Oh my goodness, my shoulders are really tight today, so this feels really good. Go ahead and just rock from side to side. We're not going to do full circles with our necks today, but leaving the chin down and just sort of rocking the neck, slowly and gently rocking from side to side. And then come back to center, rest a moment, square your shoulders, sit up tall, and then bring the chin back to that neutral position. We're going to take a couple side stretches. So from here, I'm going to drop my left hand down to the mat. I'm going to take my right arm up overhead and reach up and across to the left side. So I've got a nice stretch through the right side of the body. If your neck will allow, take the gaze high towards the sky, or just keep it in front, straight ahead. Inhale that right arm up overhead, releasing down to the mat. And then the left arm comes up overhead, reaching, stretching. Allow that right elbow to bend or even slide out if that's comfortable for you. Nice stretch to the left side of the body. And again, if you were able to look up on the other side, do the same on this side. Or just keep the gaze in front. And then inhale up. Exhale, release both hands down to the mat. So let's go ahead and take the bottoms of the feet together, come into bound angle or butterfly. Again, if you want to pull the flesh away from the sitting bones, sit up nice and tall. The back is tall. The neck is extended. And then take a nice deep breath in. If you want to close your eyes and take a nice meditative pose here, you can exhale, folding forward first from the hips. Find that stretch through the hips, and then exhale, round the back, release the head. Hands are where they're comfortable. And just fold into it. Oh, if you need to release the feet a little farther away from the body, that's okay. Oh, if you find that when you inhale, you come up out of the pose a little, that's okay too. Next time you exhale, see if you can't drop a little deeper. Let your exhale be complete. The next time you inhale, lead with the crown of the head, walk the hands back towards the feet and straighten the back, coming up. And let's extend the legs out in front. We're going to go ahead and flex the feet. Go ahead and really feel it through your legs. Don't be lazy in this one. This is real easy to get lazy. Let your heels come up off the ground because you've got the whole leg engaged. We're going to spread the toes nice and wide. Squeeze the toes in and then point the toes. And again, be active in your point. You want to feel it all the way to the tops of the feet. If you even want to kind of feel it with your hands, I'm not even pushing on my feet, but boy, I feel it. It's just different because I'm putting my hands there. Bring your toes back. Keep the point. Just bring the toes back and then flex the feet. Spread the toes, squeeze the toes, point the feet. And then let's do circles. First one direction. And then the other. Wonderful, that feels so good. And then let's come on up to our hands and knees. Let's go into our cat and cow. So from here, hands are under elbows, yeah, that too. Under your shoulders, knees are under hips. That's what I get for not paying attention to what I'm saying. Oh, take a nice deep breath in. Lift the tailbone, lift the gaze, drop the belly. As you exhale, drop the tailbone, drop the shoulders, lift the belly high. And then follow your breath. Do a couple more of these on your own. Inhaling, tailbone high, gaze is high. Don't don't squeeze your neck trying to look up. Just bring the gaze right in front of you. Oh, yeah, that should be really good. Come on back to your tabletop, a nice flat back. Let's do our side stretch. So from here, I'm going to take my gaze over my left shoulder towards my feet. And then I'm going to try just a little, squeeze just a little more towards my hip. I'm going to bring my hip in towards my shoulder. So it's a real small action, but it's a great stretch through the right side of the body. Giving that left side of the body a little squeeze. And then come back to center. We'll do the other side. So take the gaze across the right shoulder and then back towards the feet. And then bring the right hip in towards the right shoulder. Stretching. If you want to reach the hand out a little bit and extend the stretch some. And then come back to center. We're going to push back into child's pose for a moment. If you want to do an extended child's pose, that's fine. Arms are overhead, bringing the sitting bones down towards the heels. Sitting bones back towards the heels, arms are overhead. Knees are tight and close together if you'd like, or they're a little wider if you prefer. Bring the forehead all the way down to the mat. If that's not comfortable, you can support the forehead with your hands. I'm a little tight today. My daughter made me walk like 3 miles yesterday, y'all. She wore me out. My legs are a little tight. It feels good though. Loving it. Loving that time with her. Rest in child's pose for a minute. Wherever you are, as you take a deep breath in, open the back. Allow the back to really feel like the ribs. Feel the ribs in the back, feel them coming apart, feel the shoulder blades opening up, feel the air just really coming into the back, opening up that heart chakra on the back side, your solar plexus on the back side. And then as you exhale, see if you can't melt a little closer down to the heels. If your arms are overhead and you want to actively push, that's okay too. Just don't overextend anything. Let's come on, from here, keeping the elbows on the mat. Let me see if I can talk you through this in a way that makes sense. Keeping your elbows on the mat, we're going to push through into Sphinx. So we're really just rocking the hips forward, bringing the torso up. Continue looking down at the mat, and then adjust your knees when you're ready, coming down flat on the mat. The elbows are in close to the body. They should be, I think mine are too far back. They should be right under the shoulders, and then lift yourself up. This is a good back strengthener. So check your alignment. Elbows are under shoulders. The hands are directly out in front of you. You're lifted up. The weight is on the shoulders. The gaze is right in front. Keep the neck nice and long. This doesn't have to be a big motion for it to be a very active pose. And then come on down to your hands, bringing your hands together, one on top of the other, coming into yogi rest or crocodile. I think that's a yin pose name. Rest here for a moment. Take another deep breath. We're going to come back up to all fours. So bringing the hands next to your body, coming back up to all fours. We're going to go into our tiger. So take your focus either down, right underneath you, or to the edge of your mat. We're going to start with the left foot. We're going to extend the left leg out behind. Doesn't need to be high. That's not what we're going for. You want to keep the hips nice and square. And then find your focus, your gaze, get your balance, and then extend the right arm out next to the ear. So the bicep comes next to the ear, and you're really extending these two limbs, your arm, through your fingertips, and then your leg right through your heel, really reaching and stretching. Retching, that's not what I meant, reaching and stretching. Two different words. And release the hand down, release the knee. We'll do the other side. Take a moment in tabletop, find that neutral spine. The right leg comes out behind, not too high. You know how I like to do that? I like to take that leg nice and high. Keep your hips square. And then the left, keep your focus. And the left arm comes up, bicep next to your ear. The neck is long and tall, the back is neutral. Hips should be square. I gotta check my hips because I like to kick that baby back. And reaching through the fingertips, reaching through the heel. One more deep breath. Release the hand, release the knee, push it back to child's pose. Rest here for just a moment. Feel your back open as you inhale. And then come on back up to tabletop. If you want to take any quick movement here, we're going to come to standing in just a moment. I'm going to just take a little wiggle around with my back and my spine, like that's not the same thing. And then I'm going to come on up to standing. I'm going to grab a sip of water. Oh, yes, so good. It's already 1:18, y'all. It's so fast. It goes so fast. All right, I gotta check my edges here. We're gonna do a sun salutation first, leading with the right side and then with the left. So I'm gonna try to go fairly quickly and not talk so stinking much like I like to do, so we can do a couple more things before we go into deep relaxation. Check your feet, toes are together, knees are apart. Check the knees, the tailbone straight down the floor, roll the shoulders, release the hands. Eyes are closed for a moment, rest in Tadasana. Feel the weight between the toes and the heels, the outer and inner edges of the feet. Take a moment, take a deep breath. Let's do a quick central channel breath. Let it rise up from your feet, coming into your feet through your legs, into the root, and then out from your root or your core up through the heart, the throat, behind the eyes, up through the head. And take one more, coming up from out, coming down from the heavens into your head. I'm getting all excited. Behind the eyes, into your throat, into the heart space. Exhale right down the body, out to the legs and into the feet. Take a moment, find gratitude for your body, gratitude for the earth, supporting us the best way it knows how. We're going to bring the palms together, blink open the eyes, interlock the thumbs. We're going to take the arms directly up overhead. If a back bend is in your practice, go ahead and take that. We're going to exhale, fold forward. Rest and forward fold just a moment. We'll take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back, crown of the head comes up, and exhale, fold. We're coming into that lunge on the right foot. So step that right foot back. Check your alignment. The knee is over the ankle, not extended beyond the toes. Take a second to see if you can't drop that hip just a little. Nice flat back. And then we're going to bring the focus back down to the feet. Drop the hands all the way. We're going to step back to down dog. Take a moment here in down dog. Find your focus, find your center, find your strength between the palms and the forefingers. Between the thumb and the forefinger. Not so much on the palms as it is towards the knuckles. The head is relaxed and released. The elbows are strong but not locked. Knees are straight but not locked. If you need to bend them just a little, that's fine. Reach the sitting bones high. Heels come back down to the floor. Take one quick deep breath. Exhale. Roll into your plank. Lower the hips. Shoulders come over the wrists. If you want to take a quick chaturanga here, lower the body, coming up into a baby cobra, pulling the shoulder blades back, the neck stays long, and then push back up into your down dog. Exhale, find that center. You just found it. Your body knows where it is. And then we're going to bring the focus up between the hands, stepping the right foot forward. Find your stance where it's comfortable. Drop that hip. Check the alignment of the knee over the ankle. Nice flat back, reaching forward, long neck. We're going to step the left foot forward. Drop into your forward fold. Exhale and hold a moment. Next inhale, arms come up, reverse swan dive up overhead. Take that back bend if you want it. Palms together. Coming back down to heart center. Releasing the hands in the mountain. We're going to do the other side. So inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Leading with the left, we're going to step back into that lunge. We were just here. Your body knows where to find it. Drop your hips, flatten the back. And then let's do something crazy. Let's drop that left knee. Take the arms up. Oh, yeah. And then release in the hips. And exhale the arms back down to the mat. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, step it back to down dog. Resting here for a moment. Find your alignment. Find your strength. Find your breath. Roll over into your plank. If you want to drop the knees, release the toes, lower yourself down. Take your baby cobra. Roll the shoulders down. The spine stays long. Inhale, we'll come back up to down dog. Push the hips up. That's awesome. We're going to lead with the left foot. So bring the focus up between your hands. Step that left foot forward. Take your time. Find your stance. Find your gaze. Drop the hip. Check your alignment. I'm going to rest here for a moment. Feel that stretch. Drop the knee. Release the toes. Arms come up overhead. Find your balance. Take a minute getting there. Going fairly quickly. Find your balance. Feel the arms back down. We're going to tuck the toes, release the knee, and step that right foot forward into your forward fold. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold back down. And then inhale, arms up overhead. Take your back bend if you'd like. And then bring the palms back down to heart center. Release the arms back into mountain. Still an active pose. Feel the body, feel the feet. And then release. And now that we got some heat going, it's time to come back down to our mats. So come on back down to your back. Never, ever, ever, ever skip the deep relaxation. Come back down, laying flat on your back. Make any adjustments you need to make. You know we're going to do a twist because I love my twists. So go ahead and hop the hips just to the right and then bring the knees into the chest. We're going to drop the knees to the left. So both shoulders are on the ground. That's where you want to start. If you have any variation of twist that you'd like to do, if you like to extend the top leg, I like to tuck my ankle behind my right ankle behind my left knee. Just because that feels good for me, but if that doesn't work for you, don't do it. Take a nice deep breath in, appreciative of your spine. Does good things for you and you're doing something good for it. If you have a bind, release it, bring the leg in, using the core to bring both knees up. Find your center line if you made that shift with your knees. Take a second if you want to hug your knees in tight, stretching that lower back. Gosh, this class is just going so fast. And then kick your hips to the left, knees come in close to the chest, dropping to the right. Oh, that is tighter for me. Both shoulders, check your shoulders. Both shoulders on the mat. Knees are allowed to fall wherever they're comfortable. Whatever you did on the other side, do on this side as well. Keeping balance between the two sides of the body. Oh, there's no pop. I always get it on the left, usually get several. Take that nice deep breath in through the left side of the body. If you have a bind, release the bind. If your leg's extended, bring it in and then walk the feet back, the knees back up to center. Back to your center line. Take your knees into the chest one more time. If you want to take a happy baby here, bending the knees out to the side, bring the bottoms of the feet up towards the sky, and grabbing the feet either on the inside or the outside of the feet, whatever is comfortable. Rock back and forth. Take a little joyful movement here. We are not moving around the country. We take our joyful movement in our houses right here on our backs, and then release the feet back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in, release the legs down to the mat, let the toes fall open, arms down by your side, palms up, and a gesture of surrender, gesture of receiving the gifts that are offered to you. Take a moment and focus on your breath, feeling the belly rise and fall. Not a special breath yet, just an easy, natural breath. Do a quick scan of your body from your feet all the way up your legs, the torso, the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the neck, the head, the lips, the teeth, and the tongue. Send any messages to your body of any place you may be holding tension to just relax and forget about it. Take yourself to that place, that safe place where you find peace, white sandy beach, a cool green hillside. The sky is blue. The sun is warm. The wind is cool on your skin. Perhaps the trickle of a stream passing by, the chirp of a bird, the roar of the waves. Allow yourself to be in that moment, in that place. Thoughts that come into your mind to distract or disturb you from this place, let them in, they will come, acknowledge them, and then let them go like clouds in a blue sky, a leaf on a stream. They're here, they're gone. All that's left is the sense of peace, sound of your breath, the gentle, peaceful feeling that you've found. Take a moment and enjoy this peace you found on your own. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana a little bit longer if you'd like. I'd recommend about 10 minutes or so. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes, bring the awareness back into the body, bringing awareness back into the room. Go on and roll to one side. I'm going to roll to the right, bending the knees, supporting the head with your arm, allowing the energy to shift in the body just a little. And if you can, with your eyes closed, come on back up to your comfortable seated position where you started the practice. With your eyes closed or your eyes down, just trying to maintain that gentle sense of peace that you found. Find your alignment. Once again, feel the body. Do you feel differently than when you started? Does your body feel different? Take a moment to find gratitude for yourself today, coming to your mat and doing something wonderful for your body, for your spirit. I am so appreciative that you chose to spend your time with me. I hope that you also appreciate the time you chose to spend. And as one of my teachers always says, may the entire universe be filled with love and light, joy and peace. Namaste. Thanks everybody for coming on a dreary Tuesday. I hope that this is something that would help energize you and help you find some peace in an otherwise exceptionally crazy time. So blessings to everybody. Be safe, be well, keep your spirits high. And I hope to see you again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Same time, same place. Thanks. Bye.